welcome back to Full Coverage, your favorite podcast with Manny MUA and Laura Lee.
And we have the most specialist guest today.
We have another guest.
Who is
We have
it?
Miss Christen and Dominique here.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
We're so happy you're here.
Yes.
I literally listen to your podcast every time a new one comes out.
Oh my God.
It's so cute because when you walked in, you're like, this is where it happens.
This is it.
This is the moment.
place.
She's in the podcast room.
We're in the
I
room.
meant the full coverage room. The full room.
The full room. We're in the full room. Everything is full in front of it from now on.
Yes.
Yeah, as
Makes
it
sense.
should be. But you guys, we've known Kristen for about a gazillion years. We've said 20,000 years earlier.
I think it was 20,000.
20,000. And she's a beauty influencer, lifestyle influencer,
Mom,
has your own brand, mom,
wife, lover,
does it all.
friend.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
icon legend.
Icon legend. TikTok dancer.
I love my TikTok dances.
Yeah.
Kristen,
That's
I
my
don't know.
exercise. This is my workout.
Right?
This is my workout.
Right?
Dude, the TikTok dances are actually fucking
They're
cardio.
so hard.
They
They're
really are.
so hard.
Do
Try
it
to
for
learn
an
one
hour.
dance.
But you did dance before.
I did.
That's
I
why
was
you're good
on a
at
dance
them.
team.
I remember
Wait,
this.
I didn't know
I was
that.
in competitive cheer and competitive dance.
Do you watch Cheer on YouTube?
Yes. I loved it. Watched it for 2 days straight.
See?
Stayed up till 2 in the morning.
See?
Where it was sad.
Literally-
Caesar's like, go to sleep.
No, I
was
couldn't
like,
either.
I can't
I didn't
stop.
cheer, but I literally
But
was
weren't you
obsessed
in
with
it?
cheer. Oh, I was invested.
Like I.
No, I do. You know, I told her
didn't
about cheer
watch
a
it.
gazillion
I didn't
times.
watch it.
We can't say it.
Okay, we
can't say
No,
can't
it.
say
you
it.
can ruin it. I'll still watch
No.
it.
You promise me you'll watch it?
I will.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
ruin
Laura's
it.
really bad at this.
Who was your favorite team though?
My favorite team? I mean, Navarro is literally like the team for me, but I was
Okay.
rooting for TVCC.
TVCC was my team because they were the
The
underdog.
underdog. I love
Everybody
an underdog
roots
story.
for the
We're not gonna
underdog.
say anything, but it's like that. There's two colleges like in the second season that are competing, and like they are definitely the underdog. And I love TVCC
Yes.
because of the underdog story.
Yeah.
I'm
The
obsessed.
coach and his story.
I know.
Oh,
I
you
know.
just
I
want
also
them
love to
to
see like
win.
hetero men
This makes
cheering.
me want to watch it.
Yes.
There's something so wild about seeing hetero men, like because I love that they're fighting against like this standard of what masculine is, and like
Yeah.
a lot of the times when you think of cheerleading, you think of gay men, but there's so much
Exactly.
like so many
There's
straight
straight
men
men.
doing
Yeah,
it,
it's
and they're like, doing it for like
amazing
the
to
flips
see.
because they can tumble, they can do all these things, they can hold up the
Yes.
women, hoist them up, throw them in the air, and it's like the craziest. Like, the amount of they get hurt doing this is it's a shock.
Oh yeah.
It's like
It's-
football. Like
It
you're
really
gonna get
is.
hurt.
You're
Isn't
gonna
it
get hurt.
disgusting
If you fall on
that
your
people
neck-
say it's not a sport?
Oh, I know.
Isn't
Honestly,
that so degrading?
I swear to you, I
and,
think
like,
cheer on Netflix is changing that. I'm not
I
kidding.
think that's
is.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's
I think it's
amazing.
literally changing like, the cheer
Eye-opening.
world to show like what it really is like and how hard it is.
Yes.
But by the way, we start every episode of the pod to talk about like what we did this week and like how cute our week was. But since you're the guest, you're gonna have to start it
Yeah,
off.
tell us
Okay.
something about your week. What
Okay, tell us
happened?
our week.
So I stayed in bed and watched cheer all week.
Yes, as you should.
Yes.
And then my Monday literally was my whole week. Like I had,
Jam-packed.
early in
Yeah.
the morning, went to the lab, tested shadows, and then I went to an event later on that night, and then I filmed 2 videos for TikTok
On
and then for
Tuesday-
IG.
on Monday?
Yeah. Oh, actually on Sunday I filmed 2 videos too because I didn't have time for this week.
Right,
So
of
it's
course.
one of those weeks.
Yes.
Yes, like
Yeah,
the
now
beginning
I'm
where you have to
like-
like prep, it's like do hella prep work.
Yeah. I'm just like
Now you're like, I need to do the pod.
yeah.
We're chilling.
No,
We're
I know.
chilling.
I needed this moment.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
To just relax and chill and vibe.
it's so funny how I'm listening to your podcast and it's like I'm going through my Spotify, like my radio, and I'm here.
And now you're here.
It's so crazy.
Do you listen to on Spotify?
I listen to it on Spotify.
Okay, but
when I'm in
I
the
always kind of
car-
wonder.
When I'm in the car driving, I'll listen. And
Love
it's an
it.
hour,
Love
so
that.
I'm like, if I'm going to the lab, and the lab's like an hour from me, so it's
Dude.
Perfect.
Lab
I love
days.
Or in the morning. I know lab days are long.
I hate lab days.
Lab
all
days.
brand owners, so
Yeah.
we know.
I
Lab
hate
days
them. They're
truly are the
really
bane of my
rough.
existence.
Yeah.
Laura, it's your turn.
Well, I didn't even have one thought about what I was
I can tell that was not. It was literally just air going through Laura's ears. Yo, week.
Okay, yesterday, Sunday, I chilled. You guys, I'm in trouble. I'm ankle,
What did you
I'm
do
neck
now?
deep in Real Housewives
Oh,
of
she's
Beverly Hills.
unwell.
Oh, okay.
She's
Girl,
unwell. You guys,
those
she's
women
deep.
have a chokehold on me.
I bet.
Do you want to know who my favorite one is?
Wait, tell me.
Lisa Rinna.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
honestly, I feel like she's everyone's favorite.
I feel like she
is.
would be me. Well, I don't mean myself that on the show, but whenever she's just very loud and funny and just kind of stupid in a way.
Wait, I
And
totally got Lisa wrong.
So yeah,
Which one's
my
Lisa?
favorite's Lisa Rinna. I'll show
She has
you
like
her.
short hair,
Yes.
bigger
Okay,
lips.
see, I was thinking of the one with the accent. Because I don't
no,
watch
no, no.
Housewives, so that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking about.
Okay, so I think I would be Lisa,
Lisa.
if I was one of the
I know
women.
Lisa.
Like I try to
I know who
relate
that
to
is.
one, and I relate to Lisa
To her.
the most. She's a nut.
She's funny.
I literally
She's
met
not.
Lisa
She's crazy.
I think you're
back
rude.
in the day.
I think you're rude for saying that.
I knew you were like,
He's trying to flex. Her.
yes, no, she's
Yes.
amazing.
Lisa, I
Yes.
love her. So I literally watched, I think, 20 episodes this weekend, and they're an hour long.
20?
Okay, so you
20.
were feeling my
It's
vibes
not
this weekend.
good. Yes.
Just chill.
So then on
I love it.
Monday, I filmed 2 YouTube videos on Monday, which took me from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
And finished that. And then I filmed like a reel. And then today I filmed a reel yesterday too. And then today I filmed a reel and just did emails. And then tonight
Now
I'll
we're
film
here.
all night. Yep. Mhm.
Wow.
Yep.
I feel like that too. Like I feel like I always try to get the bunch of the content done at the beginning of the
Yes.
week.
Yes.
That's
So
the
the
way to
week's
do
a
it.
little bit easier because obviously like for me, I always have it as like, okay, I have my Manny MUA days and I have my Lunar Beauty days, right?
Yeah.
So like, I kind of like try to
Yes.
differentiate them. So like if I know I'm gonna have a bigger Lunar Beauty end of the week or days, I'm like, okay, let me have like my Manny MUA days where I'm filming content.
Yeah.
Where I can focus on actual like YouTube content and reels, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. And then I have like the Lunar Beauty days where I'm like, okay, I have to do a lab day or I have to do like testing shadows, I have to do all that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm the exact same way.
Yeah.
The fact that I binged the show this weekend too is really haunting.
Which one?
The fact that I binged Yellowjackets.
You better not tell me anything.
Yeah, I
I'm
want to see that
watching.
one.
Did you see it?
No, I haven't. But
You
I
guys.
want to after Euphoria.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
right,
absolutely,
right.
absolutely. No, literally, Yellowjackets. If you guys are out there watching this right now, I know y'all. If you have seen it,
Kristen,
you know
point at
the
them.
tea.
She doesn't even know.
What the fuck do I point? You guys, Yellowjackets truly is amazing.
It's amazing.
There's a Laura Lee in Yellowjackets, which
girl's name
actually
is Laura
shook
Lee.
me.
And her name is Laura Lee?
Her name's
oh, no,
Laura Lee.
Her name is Laura Lee.
Yes, her name is
In
Laura
the
Lee in the show.
show.
Is she like Laura Lee?
Not even close.
Not
okay.
even.
Not
Okay.
she's literally like a Bible thumper character who's like who only just like. But the thing is, like, I understand like believing God, Jesus, all that kind
yes,
of stuff,
of
and being like
course,
that.
yeah.
But like Bible thumping is different, where it's like that's all you talk about only. That's that kind of character.
Oh, I see.
You know
She's
what I mean?
like, this happened because
Because
I called
I sinned.
someone a mean name.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
So-
God's punishing me for saying.
You know,
doing
and I
this.
did. I had like a 30-second thought. I was like, are we like? And I was like, oh no.
No. And then you realize you're like,
No.
oh, we're actually worlds
different.
apart.
I thought we were gonna have a moment. We're not. I love you, Jesus, but
But like that's taking things far.
Yeah.
Things in moderation.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation.
Everything.
I also did have this like really random experience at the gym that happened this week as well.
Let's
Ooh,
hear
what
it.
happened at the gym this week?
You guys, it was really awkward. I told Laura a little bit. So listen, there's like obviously, so at the gym, I will go to the, Tyler, don't look at me like that. You guys, he's looking at me in a very specific way. And he's like, bitch. Okay, so guys, so this is the thing. At the gym, I'll go and work out and I shower there because like the gyms are really nice. Like it's a really nice gym. They have like everything, keels. It's a very high-end nice gym. And like the like glass is frosted. You can't see through anything. It's like very nice, right?
Equinox or what is this?
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
absolutely. So I like to go there. I like to, use the facilities, whatever. So I'm in the shower. And this is like a moment where I'm like, I have like my towel over the door. So that's basically like, it's being used. Like
Yeah.
literally don't come in here. And there's a towel on the door.
Clearly.
And the door's like absolutely fully closed, right? I'm washing myself and I'm like, this is like a moment and this point of the shower is like where I'm washing my body. Like soap is everywhere. Like my hands are running everywhere. And I hear my door open. As I'm literally like washing down here, so like my hands are like down here, and so like I immediately just grab my balls and my dick, and I was like, and then this dude just opened the door fully, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm so," and I literally
close the door.
No, I'm like, "Can you close the fucking door?" So of course, my initial reaction, I giggle because I'm an uncomfortable giggler, and I literally like, "I'm so sorry." As I'm literally grabbing my dick and balls, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
What did he say?
And he was like, oh, dude, my bad, man. So mad. Like, it's all good. And he closes the door. And I was like,
The fact that he left it open that long.
I was like,
for
what?
you to have that
No,
moment?
literally. I'm like,
Yeah.
why do we have such a long, like, it's a shower.
It was too
Yeah.
long.
I literally,
long.
you guys, why did I apologize for him opening my door? First of all,
It's your natural
why?
reaction.
It's my
Yeah.
natural reaction to be like, I'm sorry. But like, luckily it was in the moment where I was literally washing myself and like my dick's covered with my hands. I'm always like, okay, at least that's not like full eagle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was a very, very, I've never had that happen to me before where someone walked in on my shower.
Shocking.
For me.
Shocking.
It shook me to my core. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It shocked me.
I bet.
I would
Could you
shock
imagine?
me.
I would be
It would
like-
shock me.
Yeah.
Could
I'd be
you
like,
imagine?
I've been like,
I
No. covering the tits, all of it.
I'd be like, the fuck? I don't have a nervous laugh.
No, you don't. So you would have been like, what the fuck? Is that what would you have done in that reaction? I want your reaction.
Okay,
what would you have done? Just think of it in the moment.
It's hard to say, but let me think in the moment. I feel like I would be like, I'm in here. And I would,
Okay,
I feel like I would
but the door's fully open.
I feel like it would get physical with me closing the door
closing
myself.
the door.
Like I'm going to snatch it.
Got
I
it.
wouldn't cover anything. I would just
You're
be
just like,
like,
hey.
get the fuck out. I'm closing the door. Something like that.
I would be like, excuse me.
I feel like that's so excuse me.
Yes. Excuse me.
It's occupado.
Actually, yes. I'm trying to envision Kristen. I'm like, yes. I feel
That's why I see you like
accurate.
grabbing like the boobs and being like, I'm in here. That's kind of how I was. I mean, I literally was like,
Oh my God.
Sorry. I literally like laughed.
Did I tell on the podcast already the time in the steam room with me and Ty? Did I?
Oh, yes, you did.
What happened?
We were in a steam room and super, 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 super thick steam.
Like couldn't see, not even
couldn't even see your
in front
hand.
of you.
Where were we?
You were out of the country or something.
I can't remember. I was somewhere else at a hotel or something. And we got a massage. We were going to go to the steam room. We weren't doing anything sexual, but me and Ty are really dumb and we were just being stupid
Giggly.
as fuck. We were
being
just like,
dumb.
oh, look at all this fucking steam. Like being so dumb.
dumb.
I'm like, I can't even punch you in the face. I can't even see. And a guy, his towel just gets up after like 15 minutes and walks out. And we were just like,
Wait, were you guys naked?
no.
Oh my
thank
God.
God. But we were just acting
That's
obnoxious.
hilarious.
It would have been crazy if you guys were like in a sexual fun mood.
That would have been
wild.
I
Because then like you
I
would
don't
hurt
like
things.
that stuff in public.
No, yeah,
though.
I'm the same way. I don't like it to be. I get too scared. I'm scared
I
they're
get
gonna
too
clock
scared.
me.
What, scared to be naked in public?
Scared,
I'm scared
of
of,
like
like,
sexual
hooking
stuff
up in
in
public.
public.
Yeah, no.
I'm too scared of getting
Or being
caught.
naked.
I'm so
No, I can do any of those things.
I'm so scared of being caught. Like I don't want anyone to ever be like, I just hooked up with Manny in the steamer. I would literally I would
Die.
pass away.
Yeah.
I would literally die.
Yeah.
It couldn't be me.
Yeah, it's not my journey.
It's not my journey. But if it's yours, awesome. Voyeurism, it's definitely a thing. It's just not my kink. My
Yeah.
kinks, I have
It's not
different
my
kinks.
kink
It's not my
either.
kink.
I feel like I'm just too nervous to like
I'm way too
have
scared.
sex on a plane or like something, you know.
No, I know there's people that are so down for
They
it.
get- they
but
get off
I'm
on it,
like,
actually.
"No, I can't.
Right?
I just get nervous.
Yeah, like I
get
don't want
so
to get
nervous.
caught.
Oh
I'd
my
be so
God.
embarrassed. Like I think of
So
everything
embarrassed.
that would happen.
Me too.
It's the
The
getting
bad
caught
things
part that
that
freaks
could
me
happen.
out.
Yeah.
But also I'm thinking about too, like as a dude, like if I'm really nervous in a situation, I'm not gonna be able to get hard. Like genuinely. Like if I'm too stressed or nervous, my dick's not getting hard.
Yeah, it's like
Literally.
you're not in it.
It's like I can't focus. Like I'm too freaked out.
Yeah.
And like I couldn't physically
Do it.
do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
I'd be like, ha ha ha. I would giggle.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and that's it.
We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back after. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage. You guys, it's a new year and I'm back in action. We are going to be spending times with people and not at the grocery store or hunched over the stove. And Factor
Exactly.
makes it so easy to do that because this is a meal plan.
You guys, we love a meal plan here on Full Coverage. Basically, Factor makes it easy for me to eat clean 24/7 with fresh, never frozen prepared meals that are so delicious and you wouldn't believe they're actually really good for you.
They also tackle the tough stuff, so you don't have to. Their registered dietitians and expert chef worked hand in hand to create meals with nutritious ingredients.
Do you know what I love about this is the fact that I've seen Factor in your fridge.
Oh, yeah,
That
baby.
makes it so much cool. I'm like, no, right now we're literally like, did we just get a Factor deal? Tyler literally gets Factor meals.
Yeah, because we work from home, as you know. We're there a lot, and it's just an easy way to have your meal already planned out. You just
Prepped
warm
and
it
easy.
up.
I
Yeah.
love that. And you guys, basically, with 27 meal options each week, you can get bored. It makes it so much simpler.
So many options. You guys can head to go.factor75.com/plans and use code FULL120 to get $120 off over your first 5 weeks of meals.
That's code FULL120 at go.factor75.com/plans for $120 off.
Thank you to Lumi Labs for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage. So with microdose gummies, their mission is to raise awareness around the concept of microdosing and the safe use of psychedelics and to provide a solution for people interested in microdosing THC for general wellness and performance enhancing purposes.
I think that's amazing though, because I have friends who definitely do microdose and they swear by it and they swear that it really, really helps. I've heard this. It's like really good for, you know, the mental, I know, especially when it comes to like sleep. Like it's supposed to be really, really good for sleep and like kind of calming down and, you know, pain, anxiety, so many different things people like to use microdosing for, which I think is honestly really, really cool. I think that if you are into something like this or down to try something like this, right? The fact that we have, you know, microdose gummies as an option is really, really cool. And just honestly, it gives you the perfect entry level amount of THC that helps you feel just good. And that's exactly what we want. You don't want it to be a crazy experience. You want it to be calm, collected, and cute.
Also, microdose is available nationwide,
which we love. To learn more about microdosing THC, just do a quick search online or go to microdosegummies.com and use code FOOL to get free shipping and 30% off your first order.
Links can be found in the description of the show, but again, that's microdosegummies.com, code FOOL.
And we're back.
We're
back. Here. And we're queer.
On full coverage.
Just me.
Okay, now, just him. Now we want to ask Kristen some questions.
Yes, a deep dive.
We obviously know her. Excuse me. We obviously know her very well, but we don't know everything.
No.
We don't know.
And
everything.
we want.
I love to share.
We want the full fam
we want
to
the
know.
Full fam
because we have the full fam here, and that's what we call y'all. First questions first. I feel like we have to start at the beginning.
Yes, I think so.
This is the beginning.
Hey,
the beginning.
I don't know what you're singing.
RuPaul. The beginning of the rest of your life.
I love how you just
you're like,
did a little chorus.
without having any idea.
And I'm like, I don't know what we're singing.
Okay, so we have to start off like I want to talk about how you even got into makeup in the first place.
Yes.
Like we want to talk about the journey.
The journey.
We want to start off like, how did makeup even start? How did you even start doing like being an influencer essentially?
Yeah.
Like give us that background.
I'm going to give you a really short sweet
how
I got into makeup, because I feel like
short and
this
sweet
is
makeup.
super important as to why I even got into it.
Oh, okay.
So I was super teased and bullied in school for my under eye circles for years.
That's horrible.
So
first of all,
yeah, it was horrible, and I decided, like, I was so depressed every single day. So I was like, okay, I'm over it. It was a point in my life where I was like, I'm over feeling like this. So I grabbed my mom's concealer. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. It was super yellow. Put it on under my eyes. I went to school, and I swear to God, everybody treated me like I was a different person. They were like, oh my God, you look so different. You look good. What'd you do? Like, and I was like, okay. And they're like, oh, like, show
Kids
me
could
what
be
you
cruel,
did.
honestly.
And I'm like,
what age was this?
This was young. This was
like 15,
still like
16?
No, this was like 13.
Oh my God.
14.
You're like literally like
so young going through
junior
this.
high vibes almost.
So like 5th grade, I had really, like, it's so crazy that I wonder if that's happening with Jaden in his life. Like not bullying, but like people criticizing his looks like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You never know.
You never know.
You don't unless they tell you.
And so like after that day, I realized, like, this is the transformative power of makeup, and I fell in love with it.
Wow.
I talked to my mom. I was like, I have, like,
like,
please let me wear concealer.
Yeah.
And I started dabbling into makeup, and I became the locker room makeup artist from middle school to high school. Yeah. And then after that, I, got a job. Well, first of all, I had Jaden at 19, so I was super young.
Yeah.
And Jaden's her son, by the way.
Jaden is my son.
Jaden's her son.
So I started working as an insurance rep, doing part-time makeup.
I didn't know you were an insurance rep.
And I didn't know you were doing part-time makeup either. That's so wild.
Yeah, I was going to school full-time, doing all that full-time everything. And I was like, okay, something has to give, because I'm not giving
There's
my
just
all.
no way, yeah.
And I wanted to be the best mother. I wanted to get the best grades, and I wanted to finish school. So I was like, I got to let makeup go. It was horrible. It was heartbreaking.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And my clients were like, I know you're doing like YouTube every once a 6 months or whatever, but you should do it more often. So I did. And I think in 2012 to 2013, I was consistent. And then Ipsy like found me.
You were in Texas at this time.
I was in Texas, yeah.
Ipsy
found me. They were like, why don't you come out, be a stylist? And
what did you think when you got that email?
When I got that email, I was like, this is a joke.
Were you trying out for it? Like, how does that work?
Like,
I'm wondering, I'm like, how?
So the Ipsy team, they contacted me through Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, Caesar, you should look at this, because they want me to move out to LA and be like, do makeup on YouTube for full time. Wow. Like, that sounds crazy. And we had just bought a house and everything. And I was like, that sounds crazy. I was like, we'll just set up a call and we'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
It was enough to take a risk and try it out. So
Wow.
we put our house up for rent.
Were you guys shocked or like in this all? I mean, like this is
it felt like a
life-changing.
dream. Like we're like,
It's
are we doing this?
It's like surreal almost. Like it doesn't even feel like it's a real thing happening.
So we got in a big U-Haul. We drove to California from Texas and got a 1-bedroom. We started out with a 1-bed, right? You're like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not, but we did it.
Like let's start off humble.
Very, very humble.
Humble beginnings.
Oh,
We're like, it's
yeah.
California. Everybody has like, it's super expensive out there.
Yes.
So let's just. And every year we did 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and then you guys actually came to my 3rd-bedroom apartment, and my grandma was there. And remember, she made you guys enchiladas.
Yes, no, absolutely.
So you guys saw that, like,
Yeah.
and then from there,
It was a progression.
yeah, it just kept
Same.
going.
Progression, not same story.
Like
here.
moving and all that stuff. Yeah, that was insane.
That's amazing.
I want to know more about Ipsy. No, because honestly, so like Ipsy is like a company that was almost like a facilitator in a way for the Ipsy glam bags. You know, that's a thing
Right.
still.
Then they
like,
had social platforms.
yes, they had platforms. YouTube, like they would help. I feel like they would help growth too for like influencers, right? Because like they for those who don't know, like Ipsy had stylists. I think that's what they were called, right? Ipsy stylists.
Yeah, stylist.
And then they were like a group of people that would be the influencers for Ipsy that would show the bag every single month.
Yes. Right. So there was like 4 of us at the beginning. And we had to work there like a 9-to-5 job.
I did not know that.
That was like, and we were like, we hated it. We're like, we have to go home. We have to film
like
at
an
home.
organic thing.
We fought it out. They let us finally work from home, and then everything else kind of happened after that. What do you guys want to know?
I like how Kristen's like, what details? You're like, I love it because I'll be like, so just like,
okay,
just
start off. Tell us, what are some of the things that you think were great at Ipsy when you were there?
Well, the thing that I loved about it is that they had a full high quality production for you.
Yes.
For free. Like you just go, you had a videographer, you filmed your own, you edited your own videos, but you learned lighting, you learned setup, you learned so much behind the scenes. So that's what really helped me.
Everybody in the industry at that time struggled with that.
With lighting and everything.
And cameras. So I remember when you guys started coming out with this A-grade footage, I have to say, we were like, damn.
It was shocking.
It was shocking.
I remember
it
like
was
the production quality was good too, because I remember you guys would like let's say like do like Halloween videos and like do all these things. I'd be like,
well, they gave you a budget to do these crazy videos. Yeah, I'm like, yes,
because they wanted to grow your channel.
Yeah.
Because you were promoting their products, so in turn it helps them. So you're an investment to them.
Exactly.
The fact that there was like a little budget though for every single month to be like, this is what we're gonna do. This is the plan. It's so cool.
It was cool. They were like, you kind of almost had to have a story ready to go for a video.
Yeah.
Every month.
Do you remember when we did Spice Girls?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! It literally just flashed back to me right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't in it, but I saw them in it, and it was gorgeous. Tyler, don't be laughing.
Karen was in that too.
He's giggling at me.
She was Ginger.
And then Patrick was scary.
I was
you were baby. I was sporty.
Wait, who was in it?
Crispy was no.
Nikita.
Oh my gosh! That's iconic.
Who was Nikita? What?
I don't remember.
What's all the spices?
Posh.
She was Posh.
That's so
That's
Nikita.
so cool. I remember I did a video with Katie back in the day where we did the prom video.
Oh my
god.
god.
You guys did too. I thought y'all did this.
Too.
You did the Witches of Winifred.
Oh my god, with Crispy.
Crispy.
Yes, so I did the Sanderson sisters.
Yes.
It was me, Patrick, and Crispy, and we were all Sanderson sisters. And then I did one with Katie, and we did like a prom thing.
I remember.
Dude, honestly, like filming there was fun.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
Who popped in once a month? Once a year.
Yeah, for once a year. For us, it was really like they really took care of it. Like they really, really did.
Okay, so now tell us. Okay, so like there were benefits for sure, and like it helped and all. But like I think it's pretty open out there now. Like
I think it's widely known now.
Okay, it's widely known. It wasn't the easiest thing.
I think just like, not being able to work with brands directly. And so
that's the one I hear the most actually about, like kind of from everyone, is that like it was a lot harder to make brand connections because it was almost like they were a facilitator.
They were the filter.
And they would have to go to them and then it would get to you sometimes, eventually.
I feel like that's a great way to miss out on huge opportunities.
Huge opportunities, especially like as someone like at the time you guys are growing so rapidly, and it was like, oh, look at these girls with these crazy cool productions. It's all this amazing thing, but it's like you would miss out on opportunities that I'm sure a lot of people didn't even know that were potentially happening, which is annoying.
And you have to make connections with the brand to get like
personally.
You want to make connections with the brand to get like those, you know.
Opportunities.
Dude, yes. Hello, like that's how I feel like that's a lot of times how a lot of us grew.
Yeah.
Because we created these awesome friendships and amazing relationships with brands. I mean, there's definitely like a, you know, you kind of have to, you know, it's a work relationship, but it's still a friendship too. Like, depending on obviously the people. But like that's part of it is it's marketing.
Yeah.
It's networking, it's marketing, it's all that kind of, not marketing. It's networking. You're networking with people to create these relationships. And then in the future, you guys might be able to work together, maybe not, whatever. But at least it's like you're creating these and facilitating these friendships.
Yes.
And it's kind of like they were in the middle of that. Right. Where you couldn't get that close personally with the PR and the brand.
So then there was a moment where I was like, okay, I think we're like, we're ready to go on by ourselves. Like we're ready to do this on our own. I think we're good to
the next stage. You guys are ready for the next stage, the metamorphosis, the butterfly.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
You guys are in the cocoon. You want to be butterflies. I get it.
Yeah. So we're ready to grow outside of the cocoon.
Totally.
So yeah.
I love that. Well, I mean, I think that's honestly fantastic. And I mean, look at you guys now. All fucking awesome.
Thriving.
Yeah. So I mean, my Ipsy experience it had its good and bad moments, but it was definitely a stepping stone to get to where I am today.
Yeah. So I mean, appreciate it's part of your journey, of course. But yeah, I mean, honestly, there has been a lot of talk about Ipsy and like what that experience was, just because like I met you through Ipsy, didn't I?
I was literally gonna ask how where we met, like. All of us, like where we met for the first time, and where you guys met the first time.
Ipsy,
and I think it could honestly be at an Ipsy event. To be quite honest, again, that networking.
Yeah,
that could honestly be what it was. I don't know which one. Do you remember which one it was?
I have no idea what.
Not even a clue. Not even a clue. I have the memory of a goldfish.
When I met you, I don't remember like what it was exactly.
Me either.
It was an event for something, some brand.
Yeah, brand event.
And then for you, it was the same thing.
It was a brand event.
I met you outside. I don't think you know who I was, but I definitely watched you, and I was like, "Oh my God, Manny!"
Nice to meet you. No, but that's the cool thing about events, though, is like you get to network with people, getting to meet people. Yeah. Like that's like a huge part of like I feel like also even growing your presence online, growing who you are, is that like going to these events. You know, if any like micro influencers out there listening and they're like, oh, should I like go to events or try to get invited to them? You should absolutely go.
Absolutely.
I feel like it absolutely does help so much to meet people and, you know, market with the brands, meet the brands. Like I was actually just talking to a friend today about, she was telling me, she's like, oh, like if Gen Beauty ever happened again or BeautyCon ever happened again, should I go? Cause she's like a smaller influencer. And I was like, 100%. Yeah. I was like, you should go. You should meet the brands, just introduce them. You know, each
That's
other.
That's where I met like most brands was at those cons, the beauty
cons, the Gen Beauties, all that stuff. You see how beauty cons like completely gone now?
It's completely gone.
Their website's completely gone too.
That's odd.
That's fucking weird.
Like
dude.
How
wasn't it so big and successful
anymore?
And then poof.
So then how is it poofed?
Yeah.
And like apparently like the person that the CEO like ran off.
What? No way.
Yes.
Oh, like that.
No, I'm dead. I'm not kidding. Like this is like I had seen it on socials, and it was about like how like the person kind of like ran off and was just like, okay, I'm not doing BeautyCon anymore, and like closed the site and everything, and like just liquidated it.
Stop.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Bethany Moda, an owner of that?
She was an investor.
No investor.
Way. She was one of the investors in it. Yep.
Crazy.
That's so wild.
That is very
Imagine
wild.
being like an influencer but investing in something that massive.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an investor. I was like, what can we invest in?
Let's invest.
Does anyone have anything that we want to invest in? We're Shark Tank too. We're the beauty Shark Tank.
We are not.
We're not.
Maybe you have to give up money.
Oh. No, I'm just kidding. I would.
He's like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Depending on the product, I would be an investor. I mean, why not?
Why not?
Okay, wait. So let's go back.
Okay.
You moved from Texas, dream job. What is Caesar thinking? Is he like, all right, like?
Is he shook or is he like, let's do this?
Well, the reason that we moved out was because of Caesar, because I didn't want to. I was scared. I was like, I don't know. We just like got a house. He's like, no, let's do it. He's a risk taker.
So Caesar and I, more that way.
Yeah. Caesar and I are like opposites, complete opposites in every way. And we just balance each other out and it works.
Wow.
So
like opposites attract.
Yeah. So he's taught me a lot of that. So like, if it wasn't for him to say, let's just do it, I wouldn't have done it.
Well, I'm glad you did it.
I'm
Me
very
too,
glad I did
honestly.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why. So wait, do you still have the house back in Texas?
Yes,
Or did you sell
we
it?
still rent it out.
That is so cool. Like you have like a property in Texas that you rent out.
That's cool.
That's like so dope. I have like a few properties in San Diego.
Yeah.
Yes. No, but it really is. It's really, really cool because you have to diversify. You know, you have to like do other things, and you never know with social media.
Know.
You want to have multiple things.
I don't know. I just feel like the three of us have done it long enough. We'll be okay.
I think we'll be fine.
I really feel like we're okay.
I think we'll be just fine.
But I feel like you have a worry.
I'm a worrywart.
There
though.
it is. He is
I'm
a worrywart. He thinks it's all gonna
attached
It's
to
just
my brain.
I'm like, you realize if it all went away today, we would
Literally
still be
Laura
okay.
literally just told me last week. She was literally
Manny
like,
will be
"You're
okay."
a worrywart," and I'm
I
like,
literally told him.
I know. I can't help. It's anxiety. Okay, I can't
He's
help
like,
it.
Can you listen to this message just to make sure? Because I'm not sure. I might have sounded a little bit mean.
No, that's literally. I literally did
I feel
that.
like I could be mean. And
I
I'm
literally
like,
said that. I'm not kidding. I was like, Laura, what do you think? Like, was this a little too rude? What do you think of this voice note? Was I being a little harsh? And she's like, you're fine. You're being a worrywart. And I'm like, okay.
And honestly, like we're adults, we should be able to speak to people and
Sternly.
say what we need to say
Oh, yeah.
without people getting their feelings hurt.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Be an adult. Be an adult.
Be an adult about it.
That's right.
Speaking of Caesar, you guys have a little family.
We do.
And it's so cute. I was curious, what does Jaden think of like his mom being like a famous influencer?
Yes, Manny wants to know.
I want to know. I'm like, what does he think about his mom being a
He
hot
wants to know.
beauty influencer?
I don't think he's ever known me as not being on.
That's
Oh,
true.
you're right. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
when he was like 1 year old, he was babbling in the back of my videos.
Mm-hmm,
I've been doing videos for a long time.
When
by
did
the way.
when did you start like time wise, like 2013?
I think 20. Yeah. No. My first video was like 2009.
Oh my god.
But it's hidden. Like all those are hidden.
Yeah. But you started like a long ago.
Yeah, like I did like one video every like 6 months.
Got it.
Yeah.
It was like not
You were
even a
dabbling
real.
in it.
Yeah, I
dabbled.
was just like, I'm gonna take it,
Yeah.
and you can hear him in the background. So he's always kind of known like a video and mom doing makeup, you know?
It's very normal.
So it's his
he's-
new normal.
It's like normal to him. Yeah, I think it's just normal to him.
I always wondered. Like, so it's just
But
like it's chill.
But his friends at school, some of the girls at school, they'll know who I am. And when I go to the school, they're like, "Oh my god, I watch your videos." And he's like, "Yeah, that's kind of weird for him." I think he's like weird.
There's like levels to it. I feel like there's levels to the weirdness sometimes. Like where it's kind of like, oh, I feel like this is strange.
Yeah. Like sometimes he'll get, like if we do a TikTok together, he'll get comments from his friends on his TikTok.
Oh.
And he's like, "Oh, he's never talked to me before."
Oh, suddenly my TikTok blew up.
You're like, Jaden, that's called a clout chase. I'm just kidding.
No.
Jaden, don't talk to him.
But yeah,
I'm
I think
so
he's
dead.
just like in it. Like he's always been in it. So
It's
Yeah.
just
it's
a
like,
part of
it's
the
just-
family.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I think that's so cute. Aaron doesn't care, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But at school, like when I've gone to her swim meets or whatever, she really doesn't like can I get a picture with you?
Right.
Because like kids from the other schools or sometimes, because they're just young girls, they've seen me online. She doesn't like that. So I always wear a ball cap and like everything, but
A bald cap.
A ball cap.
a ball cap.
I swear I heard bald.
Yes, I wear a bald cap.
I'm like, oh, are you swimming too?
her
I
school.
was like, oh, you're swimming too.
Because I think that would be the
really-
best disguise.
have to go undercover.
Just to be bald. I think that would be the best method.
I
It's
really
okay.
swore
it's
I was
okay.
bald.
It probably sounded like it.
It did.
It's okay.
It really did.
But
and I'm thinking about swim, and they wear bald caps.
I don't mind it, but I don't know. Sometimes it gets on her nerves at school.
Yeah.
Because that's like different territory. Or kids have tortured her in class by trying to play my videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that's fucking
kinda
weird.
awkward.
High school, though, they're bullies.
High school, like
Oh, she's
honestly,
in high
children can
school,
be the
that's
worst.
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
She's
about
about
to
to
graduate.
graduate. Yeah,
Yeah.
she graduates in May.
wow.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
That is
Crazy.
insane.
I know.
How did
I
that
can't believe
happen
she's graduating
so fast?
in May, dude.
Trust me, she's like 18 and everybody
Wow.
online.
I feel like I knew her when she was like 15. Like I know like 15-year-old Erin.
Yeah, everybody online is like all the time, like they see her as a child and she's like, well,
I'm 18 years old now.
I'm not a little girl. Like, I don't know what to
That's
tell
so
you.
cool.
Yeah.
Kind of shocking, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, I have a random question I want to ask you. I ask almost every guest. I think I ask every guest.
I think you do too.
I love
100%.
it. Okay, if you
100%.
had $1 billion, what would you buy yourself? You cannot buy your family anything. You cannot give it to charity. You have to spoil yourself with some shit that you
It's
want.
for you.
I'm going to give you a hint. Mine is a yacht.
Okay.
And
mine was an island.
It's the SS Larlarly. Manny, I don't even know what the SS means.
I don't either. I've never heard of that.
Sail and ship Larlarly.
Yeah, ship sailor.
Ship selling Larlarly.
I don't know.
And yours is an island.
I think mine would be an island.
He wants Bora Bora. I'm not sure if you can get Bora Bora for
I don't
$1
think
billion.
No.
So he wants a little piece.
I just want a nice island.
Okay.
To just be on. Like,
he don't even like
rent
the
out.
heat or the sun.
No. I would be renting it out the whole time.
What? That's so lame. You're so lame.
I love Bora Bora though.
You have $1 billion. I want a yacht to rent out.
Listen,
think about what you're saying.
Listen. I love Bora Bora, so if it's like Bora Bora, I love it.
Okay,
because I've been there a couple times and I love it.
This is where I try to get with people. I don't want an investment.
That's a hard one.
It's hard, right?
What is
hard.
something you would buy?
Give it to something, but I'm like, okay,
that's
what do
everybody's.
I want for myself?
Everyone wants to give it away.
The first time I asked it, everybody's like, "Oh, well, this charity or my parents." I'm like, "Well, of course, but let's live in a world that's not real.
Let's go past that. This is for you only. Let's go past it.
And this world isn't real." So you got the $1 billion.
Is fake.
$1 billion.
Cashola.
Tax free.
I don't know if I'd spend it all at once.
Oh, okay.
But if you could buy something,
like something, one nice thing.
Like I had a ton of more billions, but I wanted to spend this $1 billion.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh my
there we go.
Goodness.
Like one thing that you're like, you know what? I've always wanted this. It's a little crazy out of budget, but I would do it.
I honestly don't know. Like I have
it's hard. You're
no
gonna have to think about this.
idea.
We're gonna come back to this. You have to think about it.
Marinate
We're gonna marinate.
Okay, let's marinate.
But you have to give us an answer by the end of the pod.
Shout out to Lumino for partnering with us in today's episode of Full Coverage. You guys, I love my smile. What I don't love is all the toxic ingredients in most dental care products. They're not good for my health or my teeth. I want the best for my oral health. Products made with natural ingredients that help my smile, not harm it. That's why I love Lumino.
That's right. Lumino also makes toothpaste, mouthwash, and whitening products that actually help your oral health instead of hurting it.
The gag is, though, a lot of products like in oral health really are so stripping. Like, for example, whitening products. Lumino whitening strips are super effective and perfect for sensitive teeth. It only takes 30 minutes to apply and you'll see results in 7 days, making for incredible before and after pics.
I love it so much. It's also healthier, it's safer, and I just love that it's not so stripping.
I think so too. I think that's the most important part of not stripping your teeth. It's the only teeth we're ever gonna have, so we got to make sure to take care of them. Laura's gonna be having one tooth by the time she's 80. But not with Lumino.
Not with Lumino.
I love how my smile feels and looks, and I know you'll love Lumino as much as I do too. Get 15% off your order today by going to getlumino.com/full and use code FOOL. That's GETLUMINEUX.com/full. Code FOOL to save 15%. Getlumino.com/fool.
Thank you to Pill Club for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage. Life is stressful enough. Access to healthcare shouldn't be. Luckily, we get birth control and sexual wellness products is one less thing you have to worry about with the Pill Club. You'll never have to make a trip to the doctor or wait in line at the pharmacy again. They provide access to care from the comfort of your home and delivery to your door in discreet packaging.
I love that because honestly, waiting in the line at the pharmacy is literally the bane of my existence.
Yes.
It's the freaking worst.
It is.
You guys, the Pill Club is a birth control subscription prescribed by medical professional and delivered straight to your door for free.
Pill Club carries over 120 FDA-approved brands. Most brands of birth controls are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 per month without insurance.
I think that's absolutely amazing.
Yes.
I love that.
The Pill Club delivers birth control to your door free in discreet packaging along with fun self-care gifts and goodies.
I love it.
Cute.
That's amazing. Right now, you guys, when you go to thepillclub.com/fool, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org for every full coverage listener who becomes a patient. Your donation will help low-income individuals get access to birth control through bedsider.org.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's so sweet. I love that. it.
I love it. That's thepillclub.com/full to get your birth control care package and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control. Remember, pillclub.com/full. You must use the link to make the donation.
Also, do you know what I was thinking that I kind of wanted to bring up?
What?
You guys remember when you guys had a little spat on Twitter like years ago?
A spat on Twitter whenever we got in a raging fight.
I was trying to be nice about it.
A spat.
A spat. But do you guys remember when you guys got a little spat?
Me and Kristen, I feel like I wasn't as mature as I am now. And me and her got in an argument over a video copying. I remember I texted you and we got in a big fight in text, and then it spilled over to Twitter, and then we got in a Twitter war, and then that was it. We quit talking.
Yeah.
For like a long time.
For like years, guys.
Me and Kristen quit talking for years.
This happened a long time ago. Like, it was 2016, I think.
This was a long time ago.
It was probably 2017, I think.
Yeah, maybe 2016, 17,
I think it was 17, 16, around that time.
Yeah, that was, and then we stopped talking for so many years, and now we're back.
So much time wasted being stupid.
I know, it's wild.
We never had, though, ongoing beef, though, throughout those years.
No,
Do I think it's really cute that I remember when I would see you at events, stuff like that, you'd be like, how's Laura doing? And you're always so genuine about it, just being like, how's Laura? And I was like, she's great. Like, you were always so nice about
I feel like we always had love for each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I say it wasn't an ongoing fight.
Yeah.
We just ended poorly, and then we quit talking.
Yeah.
How did you guys rekindle? What was like the rekindling thing? I can't remember.
What was it? It was something, but I can't remember. But
did you guys
remember
do a dinner or something like that?
No, but we rekindled. We had rekindled
already.
Okay, got it.
We ate dinner,
I was
but
thinking
we
you
had
guys did.
already
I
rekindled.
think so much time had passed.
Yeah.
That we're just like,
where were we?
Was it an in-person thing, the rekindle, or was it like a? Hey,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, me and Kristen were never that cold to one another.
Totally.
You know, we weren't always like,
you'd always say hi.
You know, it was always.
It was very casual.
We weren't like dicks to each other.
Yeah.
We just quit being friends and quit talking. Like, we used to text and talk and hang out all the time, and then we got in the fight. It ended very poorly, which now I wouldn't let that happen, even if I did have a fight with someone.
Right.
Like, I just wouldn't let that happen. But it ended poorly. And then we just quit talking. And then, you know, we kept it cordial, I'd say.
yeah, there you go. We kept it cordial.
But we weren't like friends anymore. We weren't hanging out.
Yeah.
And for years, and we just kept it cordial between one another. And then, gosh, I can't remember
what was like.
It was
the
like
moment.
I
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the
know
moment.
It was a moment. I think it was just like a
gradual over
thing.
time. We just like we're like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah,
let's be friends
What's
again.
the problem again? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
like
get it.
why are we mad at each other? Like, why aren't we
Silly.
hang out? Like, it's stupid. Which it was stupid, by the way.
Yeah, it was silly.
And then we just started talking again, and we never stopped.
Yeah.
And I would say we've just hung out and gotten closer and have been friends for years again.
Yeah. I feel like whenever we leave, like if I leave you and come back, it's like I never left.
No time
You
has
know?
passed.
like there's
So
no time
It
passed.
also felt like that too after me and you became friends again. After we spent so many stupid years not being friends.
Yeah.
We could have had a lot of good times together.
Well, now we can have more.
Exactly. That kind of new ones. Exactly.
We do have a lot of good times. Me
We
and
just went to
Kristen, we
Cabo.
just went to Cabo.
Yeah. And you guys looked adorable. I saw the snap.
We
I was
had
like,
a really good time.
That was so fun.
Me and
That's really
Kristen
cute.
spent New Year's Eve together dancing all night.
Yes.
on table chairs.
I
On
remember
chairs like these.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I remember one moment on New Year's Eve, we were both drunk, but we were hugging so tight. And Kristen whispered in my ear, "I'm so happy we're friends." And I said, "I am too."
That is so
These
fucking
moments.
sweet.
It is. It's the
That's
good
so
moments
sweet.
that you don't forget.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have a stronger
love that.
friendship.
We do.
That's maturity.
It is.
And that's time.
I know.
Time does heal most wounds.
Oh, yeah.
It
Truly.
does.
It really
It
does.
does.
And I think it's cool that it was like kind of like more of a gradual thing. It wasn't just like a boom. It was like you would see each other at events and be like, why are we fighting again? This is dumb. Not even that you guys fighting, but like, why
Yeah.
did we stop talking?
Why did we stop being friends?
Like, what was the issue?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm glad that you guys
Me too.
rekindled.
I remember, I don't know, I regretted ever, things happen between people, but I just regretted ever getting in a fight or having those moments with you.
I do too.
Yeah. It's just, you look back and you're like, so dumb. You know, everything is just so superficial and stupid and not worth friendships. Ending friendships over. Some are, and then most aren't. So in our case, it definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
No, because you guys are both also so sweet.
You're a very genuine person
and communicative.
So it's
very
like
sweet. Thank you.
It's like easy. It's easy to be your friend.
I think also when you're a good communicator. When you're a good communicator and you can talk about like things, talk feelings out, that's how like rekindling happens.
Yeah.
And if you're not, like let's say if someone's not a good communicator and you're kind of like, oh well, this let it be.
Yeah.
But like if you are a good communicator and you're like, oh I know like where you're coming from, it's like then why can't it be fixed?
Right.
You know, and most of the times it can be.
I'll tell you this too. I'm not blaming the internet, but I feel like the internet makes things worse than what they are.
Yeah. Like almost
Totally.
hyping it up.
They hype it up.
Totally.
Because I remember drama channels like blew up our little argument.
Oh my God. I was like what is happening?
Not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
No.
Like, yes, it was an argument, but how many times have you gotten in an argument with your girlfriend?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Like,
it's
come
normal.
on.
That's crazy.
And then
it made it 10 times more
because
intense.
the internet had heard about it, of course, they blew it up 10 times bigger than what it actually was.
Right.
Like, me and you didn't want death for one another. Like, we didn't hate each other. You know, we just got in a spat. And then I feel like, I don't want to blame the internet entirely, but I feel like just because it got blown up so big and made it out to be like we were arch enemies.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I mean?
what I felt.
That's what I felt.
It makes
Oh
you
my
feel
God,
like
now
10
we're
times more
arch-
intense.
yeah, like-
yes.
like,
Nemesis.
we're
Yes.
nemesis. And I'm
Why?
like, we literally got into like a spat in text messages, like, and now the internet made us out to be
arch enemies.
Because then you also think that though in your own, cause even in your own head, if that's me, I'd be like, oh my God, like they are so evil. Like, because you guys are telling me it's evil. It's evil. This is mind you back in the day.
Yeah,
but like that's what you would think.
It felt so big, you know.
Yes,
it
it felt
made it
huge.
feel like, oh my God, this is a big deal.
And it really wasn't.
It wasn't. It
So
wasn't. And
crazy.
so it just teaches me a lesson and makes me,
Same,
you
yeah.
know, like realize things. I wish we had rekindled sooner than years.
Yeah.
But everything happens for a reason. And I will say we've been friends for years since that's happened. Like
Totally.
we
Oh,
rekindled years ago. So it's kind of cool we can talk about it.
I
know, I love it.
We're
It's
like
so
in
cool.
this moment right now.
No,
That
literally,
is
like this is like
crazy.
so wild.
So, like, could you imagine,
Maturity.
like, back
I
then,
know.
maturity, back then, envisioning right now, like us
Literally.
talking about it on a podcast?
I think that would like I couldn't imagine
that
that.
would be
There's
the
just been no way.
ultimate.
No.
Ultimate.
But also the stress, like the idea of like talking is like stressful.
It is.
Like about something like that. So it's like, oh my God, no, I can never do that. But here we are years later. It's
I've
like, oh, hey.
learned though, it's bigger than what it is. It's not as big as it seems.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
once you get to talking about things and just being open about them and
Yeah.
like telling your angles of them in a conversational way, not like making demands like this is what happened. You know, it's like not that big of a deal, and it like airs things out and gives light to them, and like it helps people understand.
Right.
I feel like also with maturity comes empathy as well. And I think that as you mature more, you become more empathetic of other people's situations,
Right.
their surroundings, what they're potentially going through. And then you kind of put yourselves in their shoes. And that's what maturing is literally being like,
Exactly.
I can hear your side. I can have my side and feel the way I feel, but I can be at least understanding of where you're coming from.
Right.
And that's where I'm going to meet you halfway.
That same fight would never happen today for either of
It
us.
just wouldn't.
Definitely
You guys are both
not.
so much more mature.
Yeah.
It would never happen.
It was dumb though too. So it's like literally like it would never happen.
I would never have that type of situation happen. I
No.
wouldn't let it happen. Like
Yeah.
no.
We would have like ended that.
This is also like this is a different time in the internet too.
It is.
This is like it was more of like a tumultuous time. I feel it was a little bit more like.
I think it was the most tumultuous time of the internet because I think it was a time where drama was starting to get
at an all-time high.
At an all-time high.
Yeah.
It was. So anything that happened caught fire
Yeah.
at that time on the internet just because people were so hungry for that beauty industry drama. So if they could get a little spat between two girls,
And blow it up.
They
they'll
would.
do it.
they'll do it.
Yeah.
And that's honestly what sucks because that's kind of what happened to us in a way for as big as it got for what it was.
Right. It's
Yeah.
exactly what happened actually. So I'm glad that's no longer a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't think
I don't either. I don't experience
I don't
the beauty
I don't never
industry like
seen
that
it.
anymore.
Like I haven't seen like anything like drama channels on YouTube, or maybe I don't watch it as much. I don't know.
Right.
But I don't
think it's
see
just a
it.
certain point where you're just kind of like, I got to check out because it's like very mental too. Like you have
Yeah.
to be able to take care of yourself. You know, I mean, I
Exactly.
feel like I'm aware of what's going on in the industry and like what's kind of going on in the drama world, stuff like that. Like, 'cause I do follow some people, but I'm not honed in like I feel like I once was. I feel like I was really honed into what was going on. Really wanted to know every single thing going on because I was like, I'm scared. I'm gonna get involved. Let me see like what's happening. And I think I'm just not at that point because I think as you get busier too, you're just kind of like, girl, I'm like, I don't have time. Like I literally need to live my life.
It's a lot of, and when you're putting so much into a negative energy, it just brings more of that to you.
Absolutely.
And I believe in that so much. Like that, if I ever feel like there's something negative with a person that I'm coming in contact with right now, I just wish them love and light and so much good energy before I get there. Yeah. So that I'm not giving you bad energy, you're not giving me bad energy. It's just going to be good. It's going to be good times.
It's chill.
I can't think negatively anymore. I've made the decision to not think negatively towards anyone.
That's really powerful.
And it's hard sometimes because we're human. We're going to be like, oh, this is annoying. This is irritating. But really, I just decided not to do that anymore.
Yeah.
No, I love that.
That's amazing.
And then it's like, that's like an active decision.
That's me too, though. Sometimes I'm like, I really don't know if there's not drama anymore or if I'm so disassociated and like have no idea what the fuck is going on the internet anymore. Yeah. That could be the problem.
Yeah.
Totally.
Maybe that.
Yeah. Because then you're living your life. Like,
because if you've noticed the past few years, it's just been pure bliss.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I swear, when you start minding your own business, it's a different kind of bliss.
Oh, yeah.
Even like privately minding your business. Yeah. Like even if two people are fighting or I know I don't even want to see, I don't want to get into it, and I really don't even want to talk about it much because like I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, you know, sorry, those days are over.
And it's funny because I feel like even like the only reason we even like know something's going on is because of the podcast. It's like we'll talk about things kind of going on.
Actually look up.
And we'll look up things, but we're not even like.
But it's not beauty drama.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's just like, it's different. It's just like a different kind of vibe.
It's a different vibe.
It's just different. It's a different thing. But I feel like, again, I feel like we're more honed in back then. Now it's just kind of like, oh shit, we should probably look something up for the pod. Fuck, okay, let's look it up. Like, and then that's different because then it's like what's going on in the world, you know? But no, I feel like that's really good. I'm glad that you guys like talked, hashed it all out, and like here we are.
Yeah, I mean, when you told me when we were at Chloe's house, Chloe Morello,
I remember,
and you're like, would you be on the podcast? Like, would you want to talk about what happened to? And I was like, yeah, like let's do it.
Let's talk about it
because I feel like we need that. You know? But yeah, it really wasn't that big of a deal.
It really wasn't. That's what you guys should take away from
it.
It
really wasn't.
This is when I look in the camera. I'm like, that's what you take away from this.
And it's so wild, like how it really wasn't a big deal, but at the time it felt like the world was crumbling.
Yeah.
That's because the internet.
Because the internet amplified
Take
what it was.
all the internet out of it. What do you have? A spat between two girlfriends.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. Okay, guys, to end the podcast, I have one thing to say.
I want to know what Kristen buys for $1 billion. She's not out of her question. Oh my
God, you're right. Okay. Think about it.
You can buy a PJ.
Because I was going to ask Kristen one more thing.
I don't think I even
Kristen Dominique.
A PJ.
A private jet.
Oh, a private jet.
Yeah, a PJ.
And fly anywhere you want with your family.
I'm buying a private jet.
See,
that's honestly, you gave it.
I'm feeding ideas.
I honestly, Laura, why don't I get a PJ?
You get an island, or should you do a PJ?
I feel like I should do a PJ instead because I can do anything I wanted.
You can do both.
You go anywhere you want.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
But for $1 billion, I think you could do both.
Yeah.
I'll get a PJ to go to the island. Yeah. The PJ for the island.
I'm gonna have a hairstylist on set all the time.
Thank you, Kristen.
Like everywhere I go,
always doing something.
Give me more. You're giving me stuff. What other things would you like?
The hair is the big one,
girl. It's
the hair.
I'm gonna have a stylist.
Yes.
For every little thing I do.
Yes. Give me something
for just
else.
your Tuesday.
What else?
It's Saturday. I just want to look cute.
I'm gonna have a private chef that cooks me healthy meals.
That's a good one.
See, people act coy like they don't know what they want until you start giving ideas. You're like, wait a damn minute.
This is what I want.
This is what I'd want.
If you had $1 billion, would you ever upload again? Bye, you guys. It's been so much fun.
Burn the building down. No. You answer.
I actually enjoy
for a
creating
passion
content.
for the passion of it. Yes,
I love rhythm and makeup, like dance and music. All of that together is just fun to me.
Yeah,
love it.
And I'm just do it until I get tired.
Yeah, I would do it. Hair definitely. I would do it a little less.
I would do it less.
And
too.
I know I wouldn't quit because, again, I enjoyed the connection. I like having people to talk to and DM and share things with.
Yeah.
Like, that's fun.
That's
think about it. Like your outfits and getting dressed up, being able to share where that's from is like, I'm passionate about that. I enjoy it. I like getting ready sometimes, not all the time. So I would do it so much less. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I
So
wouldn't do it
fun.
like as much as I probably do it now, but I would still do it.
I would still do it
too, honestly. Like realistically, I know I would still do it. It's just like I would take away the stress factor of it though. Like I wouldn't care about how many views it got. I wouldn't care about anything. I'd just be like, I'm just gonna post and say fuck it, thug life.
That's right.
That's like the cool thing about like that. It's like I would post whatever I wanted and I just wouldn't stress about it.
Yeah.
I would just have fun. I'd post feet pics.
Ew!
I'm kidding.
That's like
That is
the bane of your existence.
Wait, Kristen, do you remember whenever we were swimming in the middle of the ocean in Belize with the sharks? And Kristen does not like dark water either.
Oh yeah, no. I'm the same way. I don't like dark water.
Terrified.
I'm terrified of water.
Y'all, they put this girl in the middle of the
No, they didn't.
She
Wait, what
literally
happened?
was with me the whole time, like helping me swim.
Because you know I'm a ocean fanatic.
You're a fish.
I'm a fish. I'm not scared of the ocean, sharks, whatever, give it to me.
I'm
this
like,
girl made it clear. She said, I don't like this. I don't do the dark ocean.
And you still went in?
Well, she kind of had to. We were filming.
Oh, fuck me.
We were there with like YouTube Red or something like that.
Yes.
What was it? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Holy
in
shit.
Belize.
In Belize. It was me, you, Carucci.
Carucci, yeah.
Who else? There was
Sonia Castaneda.
Yep.
Yeah.
And us four.
That was horrible.
And they put Kristen in the ocean.
That was the worst
and
thing
I
ever.
remember her face turned white. She was like, I don't want to do this. And I remember we swam back to the
way
boat.
that would be me
I was
so
like,
fast.
I'm going to drop Kristen off at the boat.
I'm going to swim her back.
I'm going to swim her back.
My babysitter.
No. There's a lot of people it's not just you that's scared of the ocean. That's it.
Oh, really?
I'm terrified.
I don't like it.
I'm terrified.
I'm like, I don't
want
to I don't want to get in the pool. I'll be by the pool.
Yeah.
But like inside the pool, like in deeper water, no.
That's a reasonable fear.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's very
scary.
reasonable.
What I was going to say with the last thing was, is there anything like you're working on right now for the brand like coming up?
Oh
and if you wanted to talk about it or not, I don't know.
So many things. Well, I don't know. Oh, this is airing soon.
2
I
weeks.
have a new launch coming up in the end of February.
Yay!
But the big thing this year for our brand, mine and Caesar. I say ours like mine and Caesar.
Yeah, it is.
For our brand, I feel like the biggest thing is we're coming out with nothing but like your core products, like your basic necessities.
I'm so excited.
So not like so much seasonal, more branded stuff.
Base.
Wow.
More base.
And I'm so excited.
Oriented.
Building it out.
Yeah,
I
and we're
love that.
revamping like our color story and everything. So that's like huge for us this year.
That
And you
is
guys,
amazing.
Dominique Cosmetics.
DominiqueCosmetics.com.
That's Kristen's brand.
Check it out.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Shadows are incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank
come on now. It's
you.
absolutely amazing.
What's one of your, we'll close. I'll quit asking you questions. I love asking you questions though. What's one of your favorite palettes right now from your brand that you're using the most?
Like, yeah, what's your one that you love the most?
I think my transition palette,
Yes.
my
like the
favorite too.
neutral, I use it
100%.
for everything.
It's so good.
I use it. I literally love that palette.
It's a good black
It's
in there
so
too.
good.
Yeah, it's like all your neutrals.
Yeah. It's got the good stuff.
The goods, the
The
neutral
good stuff.
goods.
Yes. Okay, with your brand, I also noticed you have a lot of amazing messaging in it. Tell us a little about that.
So the reason behind the messaging was because of my insecurity when I first started in makeup.
Yes.
Because I never wanted anyone to feel the way that I felt, and I always want to add a little love and light to whatever I create.
Wow.
So I always have motivational messaging in all of my products.
I see it. I noticed
so
it.
cute. I do
It's
too.
so sweet. I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I obviously knew you had that in there, and obviously it's to be motivational, but like specifically why. So I'm so
But yeah,
happy.
what inspired you to do it? And so that's what it was. I
that's
didn't know
what
that
it
actually
was.
at all.
Wow, that's amazing, Kristen. Well, thank you, Kristen, so much for being here.
Thank you for having
you have fun?
me. I loved it.
Okay, good.
I want
I'm
our
glad.
thumbnail to be like this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That would be genius. Dude, you guys, you have to do that. That's so so my face will be, I'm gonna be like,
Randy, be
and then it'll be you guys being like, That is so good. I'm
It'll be
obsessed.
cute.
That'd be
Okay,
great.
we'll get one before we start recording.
Yeah, absolutely. But thank you so much for coming. We really, really, really appreciate it.
We love you.
Yeah,
We
thank you
love
for
you so
having
much.
me.
And we're so grateful that you came and did the pod with us. And we're grateful for you guys for listening. Hope you guys had fun. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, do the things.
Follow.
Comment, like.
comment. Do all the things that you do for a pod. And we love you guys so much.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, guys.
Bye.